Tuesday, June 17th. Welcome into another episode of Daily Dingers, brought to you by Better and Green. Just a 1-2 Monday yesterday. Astros blew that game late against the A's. If you did follow me on Twitter, though, at MINvsCIN, I did tweet out there was a pitching change since the video came out. So said that one was just a lean, stayed just a lean. I did end up betting the Orioles. Didn't show up yesterday. They got dominated by Tampa, and ended up betting Ohtani under 1.5 strikeouts. That was as easy as it gets. 1 inning, 0 strikeouts. Couple of sweats in there, but at the end of the day, no strikeouts, 1 inning. It was pretty easy money. So back today, 3 more plays, 3 underdogs. Let's get right into it here. 7:07 Eastern start time. Arizona Diamondbacks heading to Toronto to face the Jays. Blue Jays -120. Arizona even odds on the road here. We're looking to play the Diamondbacks. Very similar situation for all 3 plays today from what I've talked about basically all summer long. A's off a 6-game homestand have built a ton of positive momentum, taking 5 games out of 6. But they did drop their last game. So they're on a 5-game win streak at home, lost to the Padres on Sunday. Day off with travel, heading to Toronto. And this is the first of a 9-game road trip for the Diamondbacks. Look for them to be focused coming into this one. Really good spot for the Diamondbacks. Meanwhile, Toronto off of a 9-game road trip themselves, where they did go 5-4. However, they were swept against the Phillies in their last 3 games on the road. Day off for them back home. I wish they weren't swept in that series, and I wish they didn't have the day off. But still a play against. Been gone for a long time. Extended road trip. First game back home. If Arizona wasn't in this great of a spot, it'd probably be more of a pass here. I've not officially played this yet, but looking at it as one of my favorite plays of the day. Arizona money line, even odds. I think it's a great spot for the Diamondbacks here. 7:10 Eastern start time. The Minnesota Twins heading to Cincinnati to face the Reds. Same price here. Reds -120 at home. Even odds on Minnesota. And we're taking the even odds with the Twins on the road. Twins in really rough form right now. Lost 4 games in a row, 5 of their last 6. Just got swept on the road against the Astros, but had a day off, traveled to Cincinnati. Really kind of like that spot. Looking to salvage some games here against the Reds. I like that they had that day off, kind of focus up here, get ready to play some winning baseball. Meanwhile, for the Reds, they're off a 6-game road trip where they went 4-2, taking 2 out of 3 against the Guardians, 2 out of 3 against the Tigers. They won the last 2 games, Saturday and Sunday, against Detroit. Best team in baseball, at least according to the record. But then they had the day off. Coming back home, halted their positive momentum with those wins against the Tigers. Never like that situation for a team when they're riding a bit of a hot streak. Never like for that day off to halt that momentum. So first game back home, feeling pretty good about themselves off the road trip. Don't love the spot at all for the Reds. This would be more of a fade on the Red spot more than it is a play on the Twins. But I think the spot for the Twins is nice as well. So even odds, Minnesota money line, +100 is our second play. And then last but not least, we're looking at the Kansas City Royals heading to Texas to face the Rangers. Rangers 135 home favorites. KC about +110, 115 as a road dog. And I like the spot here for the Royals as well. Royals, little concerning. They've lost 6 in a row and 8 of their last 9. So really playing some pretty poor baseball right now. They just got swept in a 6-game homestand. 0-3 against the Yankees, 0-3 against the A's, who the A's were playing some miserable ball, playing a little bit better right now. I think they're on a 4-game win streak of their own. But now they get to hit the road. They get away from their home fans, away from their fan base, away from all the negativity going on surrounding this team right now. Hit the road to play the Rangers with a day off. They should be as focused as it gets in this spot here. Meanwhile, the Rangers, they are playing really good baseball right now. They've won 4 in a row, 7 of their last 8. And they just had a sweep over the White Sox over the weekend at home. So no travel back for the Rangers here. But again, they halt that momentum. Had the sweep, 14 wins in a row. day off. Don't love that spot at all for the Rangers. So, again, great spot for Kansas City here. Bad for Texas. Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals. Jack Leiter going for Texas. I do prefer the Lugo side, even though I believe we played on Lugo last week and it didn't go so well. So, a little hesitation there. Not sure if I'll get to the window for an official play, but for the show, Kansas City money line right around plus 110. Think that's some good value. So, quick episode today, guys. 3 underdogs, Arizona Diamondbacks, even odds on the money line. Minnesota Twins, even odds, money line. And then we're taking the Kansas City Royals plus 110 on the money line. I don't think I'll have a show on Friday. So, I'll confirm that throughout the week, but fairly certain I will not be available that day for a show. And then, guys, I'll just throw out some just quick leans here just to give you a few more plays. I kind of like the Guardians plus 1.5 against the Giants. Fishy line. Bad spot for the Giants, in my opinion. So kind of like that there. Kind of like the Mariners money line. It's very pricey, but like to fade Walker Buehler. Like Brian Wu on the mound for them. Brewers money line is a lean. Cardinals money line would be a lean. I want to go right back to the Orioles yesterday after getting kind of shelled against Tampa. And yeah, that will wrap it for today's show. So thanks as always for watching, guys. Please, please, please subscribe to our channel. Like the video. It takes that long to click that like button. Really helps us. Does not have a negative effect on you whatsoever. So please, 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 if you're watching this video, even if it's just for a few seconds, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and we will see you in Wednesday's episode of Daily Dingers. Thanks for watching, guys.